the channel. Thanks for tuning in. This is my 1988 Mustang GT, aka the Red Demon. If you're new to the channel, we're doing a 7665 On3 turbo build on a bone stock 302. Tonight, my plan is to get the new fuel tank that you've seen in the last video squared away so we can get it shoved back into the Red Demon. And then on the next video, hopefully we can get back toward the front of the car and continue working on the turbo setup. But we're closer than we was, guys, that's for sure, man. But we still got a good little ways to go before we actually get there. But that's what the plan is tonight, man. I want to go ahead and try to get this tank squared away so I can get it stuck back in the car, which really shouldn't take too long. That's a good thing about the design of these Mustangs. It's super easy to get a tank out, man. But that's what I'm going to do tonight. Guys, sit tight for just a second. Let me get set up and we'll get started on this thing, man. Alright, so first things first, I got this one sitting up next to the original one just so we can kind of see whereabouts we got to stick the padding. We're just going to use the new one, the old one, excuse me, as reference where we need to put the padding and all that good stuff. So we'll make sure we get it in the right place. And like I said in the last video, this is about where some of this stuff's going to go, kind of in this area here. And then of course this right here goes over the fuel pump hole itself. So let's get busy on doing that, get the stuff set up there, and then I'll grab the fuel pump, the center unit, and the vent tube and get it all installed. That's a good thing about having that old one, man. It's got reference. Pretty sure it don't have to be perfect. This one right here might be a little trickier to lay down just because of the way it's cut. Alright, we got one more. There we go. That's all it is to that, guys. So now I'll grab the fuel pump, center unit, and the vent tube and get it popped in there. And then we'll be ready to stick this thing back in the car. We're heading to open up the pack. Slide a new O-ring on there. New ring. There we go. See if we can't get this back on. Alright, so what we need to do now is put our screen on the bottom. Now the fuel pump's going to sit in there like this, and we want that screen to go on just like that right there. There we go. Got to put a washer on there. There we go. That's installed. Put a little bit of WD-40 on this right here. Make it a little bit easier to get in. I got a feeling it's going to be a pain if we don't. Alright, that's in there. Now for the filler neck grommet. It only goes on one way, guys. There we go. Now we got everything in. So now we're ready to put this back in the Mustang. Alright. We are under the car. So I got my jack tied up, so we're gonna have to kind of manhandle this thing up into place here. So I'm gonna get it this way. I did spray the grommet that's gonna slide over this down with some WD to make it a little bit easier because it is new. That's probably what's going to give us the biggest problem, is that. Get the fuel lines hooked back up. Pretty simple to hook up, guys. Give it a good little tug to make sure. So now we're going to try to finagle this thing in a position here. Alright guys, we got her in there, man. That took some finagling. Had to drop it back down again because I know it's hard for you guys to see here. So I get some light. But I had to drop it down again, push the tank toward the driver's side just so that it wouldn't be sitting on these lines right here. It goes up in there. So, she's in, man. Got that done. Let me crawl out from underneath the car and we are going to wrap this up for tonight, man. Alright, man, you talking about that was a pain right there, guys. The reason why I had to stop off the video is because I could not get that thing pushed up in there. I was walling all over the place to get that thing up in place. But like I said, that's because that padding is twice as thick as the factory padding. And that made it really difficult to get that thing up into place, man. But it's in place now. Like I said, I had to drop it back down, push it toward the driver's side a little bit so it wasn't actually pinching the fuel lines and the vent line. But we got her done, man. That was messy, but it's in there. That's how it is when you're working on your car. You're gonna get dirty. But I hate I didn't get to shoot it all for you. But putting the fuel tank in one of these cars is pretty straightforward, guys. Like I said, I was just fighting to get that right there into place, man. It was very, very difficult. Trust me, very difficult. So that is another thing checked off of the list. Trying to get cleaned up here, man, because I got super filthy from all the exhaust soot on that fuel tank cover. But got it done, man. Golly, boy. Ooh-wee. That was terrible. Alright guys, I got all cleaned up. That's in, thank God. That was a pain in the ass, man. Next up is get my welder to fix this piping for us. If I can't get him to do it, I'll find somebody else. Still got drop distributor in there, AC compressor, fan shroud, micro squirt, battery. And right now it's just the little things that we need to get tied up, and hopefully we'll be getting ready to fire up soon, man. What I'm most nervous about, to be honest with you guys, is the tuning aspect of it, because I've never tuned one before. I'm pretty sure I'll probably have to end up taking it to a tuner or a dyno just to have it, you know, where it needs to be, because I don't want to detonate the motor or anything like that. Another fear of mine is making sure, or hoping that I did adjust the valves right, all that good stuff, man. If not, then we have to pull all that stuff back off, adjust them, you know, all that stuff like that, man. So still got a little ways to go, guys. Make sure your post notifications are turned on, so when we upload the next video, you guys will know and you can come and check it out. If you liked the video, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. Whatever you want to do. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. That's all I got for you, and I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm going in the house, take a shower. That's it. Cut.